San Diego's women's professional volleyball team ready to make waves.
Vegas with the dig.
San Diego Mojo having their highly anticipated home opening at Viejas Arena.
Watching the Mojo here on YouTube and Fox 5 San Diego. Got a fun matchup here this evening between the Mojo and the Grand Rapids Rise. Tanner Collins alongside former professional volleyball player herself, Lori Thomas. Lori, these two teams have played a lot recently. And the last match on Thursday, Grand Rapids won 3 sets tonight.
Wow, I mean, you think about this, when they split, it was sweep on both sides, and now here they are gonna face each other for the 4th time in a short amount of time in this season. And I wanna talk about 3 things between these two teams. First of all, it's gonna be the power of defense. The Rise leads the league in blocks. They get 3 per set. They are just huge across the net, and they're really technically sound. But on the other hand, you've got to look at Mojo. The power of their defense is the back row defense. And so it'll be interesting to see who's going to gain that power. Number 2, the offensive threat. There's diversity and balance in both. Rise loves to run the big, and it's a part of their regular offense. But Mojo, the strength of their middles, the strength of off the bench, but you see Elise McGee starting tonight. But third, I want to talk about the depth of the middle hitters and blockers. You've got the duo of Stone and Pittman for Mojo, and Bastianelli and Jensen for the Rise. All of them are really incredible middle blockers, but what it all comes down to for both teams is the passing game, because you can't run the middles and you can't have the diversity and balance that every coach wants unless you pass well.
There's Taiba Hanif Park in her 2nd season with San Diego. The Rise are led by Kathy George in her 2nd season as well. We're about to get underway here tonight from Viejas Arena, where San Diego is 5-9 through 14 matches. Grand Rapids 6-8 as the two teams meet in the middle.
Something new that we're going to see today, Sarah Sponsel starting for Mojo. She stepped in the last time they played Rise. She was in that 3rd set, and that was a close set for them. Actually, excuse me, I think it was the 2nd set. So Sarah stepped in and really delivered, and now she's starting tonight.
Elena Ogilvie, the libero for the Rise. They'll go with Rasky Snyder. Carly Snyder is coming off a 13-kill performance Thursday night for San Diego. And you got Alyssa Jensen in the middle. Talked about her in the open. Bastianelli and Paige Briggs-Romine, starting lineup for Grand Rapids. For San Diego, Sponsel, Stone, Dalkey, Elise McGee, Janasia Moore, Reagan Pittman, and Tara Venegas will run the libero spot for the Mojo. No Da Young lead tonight. Janasia Moore getting set to serve. Thanks for those tuning in on Fox 5 San Diego along with YouTube. It's match number 15 in the 2nd season of the PVF. Tanner Collins, Lori Thomas. San Diego will work left to right here in set 1, the blue and black. The Rise will work right to left. Two teams played at Grand Rapids Thursday night. It was a clean sweep for the Rise, and we're underway from Viejas Arena. Back row attack off the bat. It's dug out by Venegas. Now free ball for Grand Rapids. And that one drops. Kendra Dahlke opens the scoring in set one. Looking to improve off Thursday night. Kendra Dahlke only had 6 kills and 24 attacks at 125, but she opens up with a kill to start here in set one. And a block at the net. Guess who? Veronica Stone. Responsible is there as well. A nice start for the Mojo. There's Veronica, the leader, the captain for San Diego. Off the overpass and down. What a point, the first for Grand Rapids.
That was August Rasky, who really was able to turn and put that strong block, touching it last. And then off. Mojo play.
Sponsel to Stone. Free ball for San Diego. Here's Snyder.
Good rally happening here between Mojo and Rise. Usually could depend on getting that kill from Veronica Stone on the slide attack. And no surprise to see Paige Briggs Romine, who has huge swings and runs an incredibly powerful big from the back row. The Rise does this well. We talk about diversity in offense.
Service there from August Rasky. Limited time Thursday night. Back in the starting lineup here in San Diego. 6-year pro out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Played collegiately for Oregon. There's a nice play in the middle from Reagan Pittman.
Reagan Pittman lost 6 matches over about a 2-month span, has been dominant in this last 3 matches, hitting a .211, 24 blocks. By number 11, August Rasky.
Talked with Coach Park about those 2 home games on Thursday and Saturday where the Mojo picked some momentum after the All-Star break. She said the team was happy to just be at home. They played the majority of their games on the road to start the year. That one goes into the net, point to Grand Rapids. Kind of build some momentum. You get Reagan Pittman back in the lineup, some different looks out on the floor. There's Kathy George for Grand Rapids in her 2nd season. Dahlke trying to go down the line, missing wide. And a 2-0 run from the Rise with Carly Snyder back to serve.
It's going to be so important for the Mojo to take care of the simple things.
And that joust is won by Grand Rapids. And we're tied at 5 apiece. Watch Carly Snyder serve. It's one of the most powerful serves in the PVF. So much top spin. That one past Venegas.
Great down the line swing.
Another Strong serve from Snyder. And into the net.
Head coach Taiba Hanif Park, she did talk about being able to execute the easier balls, the free balls, the transition balls, struggling a little bit with that now.
After getting off to a 5-2 start, it's now a 3-point lead for Grand Rapids. That'll force San Diego into an early timeout. Grand Rapids handling the early run from the home team Mojo.
And looking at the statistics of the last 3 times that they played, you know, it's really not, it doesn't come down to the amount of times they swing, but it came down to hitter efficiency and blocking. And right now you're seeing why is Mojo down 5-8 is because of that efficiency. And that goes back to that passing and sticking that first ball so that then you can set your offense to make those plays.
Grand Rapids with the early 3-point lead. There's Taiba Hanif Park, the coach of the year in 2024. Carly Snyder continuing to serve for Grand Rapids. Now leading by 3. Grand Rapids, the top blocking team in the PVF. And that one's blocked down. Naya Scheim off to a nice start. 2 kills and 4 attacks, and now a block. Jensen there as well at the tape. There's Sponsel back to serve. San Diego trailing by 3 in set 1. And what a swing from Romine. That's her second kill early on.
You know, it's interesting. Romine is 5'10", played for Western Kentucky, but she is playing incredible volleyball right now. She's in the groove on the left pin. She's just a solid 6 rotation player.
Back-to-back service errors. Puts Grand Rapids back up 4. Talking with head coach Park after the Thursday night loss at Grand Rapids. She mentioned a couple things. Grand Rapids being more aggressive, spreading out the offense more so than San Diego. That's one thing we've talked about throughout the season here in year 2 is can't be one-dimensional in this league. You got to spread out the offense, whether it's back row attacks, going to the outside, or quick sets in the middle for Stone. Got to be versatile, and that's what Grand Rapids is doing to start here in set 1. That time it was Bastianelli, and she picks up her first kill.
She's an incredible player, 6'3", played at Illinois. One of the things that Rise does also, and you've heard players talk about it during other matches, they know that they want to serve aggressively. And they're very good at it.
That is the scoring run. Janasia Moore with her first kill in set 1.
Janasia Moore does a really good job of finding the gap in the block.
How about that back row attack from Scheim? Rookie out of Southern Methodist. There's a slide from Stone. Rise give chase, and it's down. And Veronica Stone gets her first kill.
Veronica Stone, one of the best middles in the league. Hit a 336 last year, a 222 this year. And no doubt Snyder's going to get her kill. You know, one of the unique aspects about Snyder is she has a very long, big approach, but boy, those last two steps are quick and strong.
There's a back row attack from Elise McGee. Rocking the specs here tonight. Picking up her first kill. 15-11. San Diego got off to a 5-2 start, but it's been all Grand Rapids since as we hit our first timeout here in set one, the last meeting this season, between regular season that is, between these two sides. 16-11. Grand Rapids off to a 5-point lead. Here inside Viejas Arena, Tanner Collins alongside Lori Thomas. The Rapids leading by 5. They've been led by Naya Chamay, who is off to 3 kills and 5 attacks here in set one, as that one misses long. And now it's a 6-point lead for the Rise. And that's who you want serving if you're Grand Rapids, and also have a 6-point lead. And a service ace from Carly Snyder.
A key statistic right now is the efficiency on attacking. Mojo hitting a -190 and Rise hitting a 353.
And that one is denied at the net by Jensen. So up front, you got Romine, Jensen, and Chamay. Off the tape, nearly another ace, and a free ball for the Rise. They'll set up Chamay, she's blocked, and that's down for San Diego. And Mojo are hitting -217 here in set one. There's Romine for Grand Rapids, her 3rd kill and 5 attacks, off to a very efficient start. Grand Rapids just has hitters on all sides of the floor. No return that time. Number 23 in blue, Elise McGee, her 2nd kill, and 4 attacks.
Elise McGee found the hole Reagan Pittman doing a great job holding the middle blocker.
Mishandled there by Janasia Moore. Carly Snyder picks up the kill. Cameron Turner back to serve, rookie out of Topeka, Kansas. Played for the Jayhawks. 5'8" setter will serve, leading by 8.
Right now, the Rise is just bringing out all different weapons from the back row, the middle, the outsides, the roll shots, the tips, and the big swings.
It's a big loss on having Da-Young Lee out there on the floor. She's led the way all season. Asia Moore finds a gap and lands it in play. Her second kill in 4 attacks. Thanks for those joining on KUSI and YouTube here tonight. Match number 15 in the 2025 slate. Another one dropping in the middle of San Diego.
And that is one of the frustration that Coach Taiba Hanif Park has had, is that when you have those tips at this level, you should be reading those and getting to those much quicker, and they're dropping right now.
They'll go to Snyder. And McGee, cross-court finish.
I think that's what I love about watching Elise McGee. You know, we've seen her come off the bench, but she started tonight, and she just hits high, but she can also hit very powerful. She is so key, and as a rookie, she just plays with confidence.
Set point number 1 for Grand Rapids. After sweeping San Diego Thursday night, they look to make it 4 consecutive sets here in set 1. Cross-court serve. Set point number 2 for the Rise. Side out away from taking set 1 on the road. Mojo keep the set alive. Set point number 2 for Grand Rapids. And that one is down. Carly Snyder leads the way here in set 1 for the Rise as we head on to set 2 here from Viejas Arena. 25-17, Grand Rapids takes the opening set here in San Diego.
The following is rated M for Major League. House. In the air, you rival a slam dunk. On the floor, you react fast enough to hit a fastball. Every kill, every save, every ounce of sweat is a declaration saying we don't fit into anyone's box because we're too big for it. Major League Volleyball. Experience it now.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. Beautiful swing. Balls blocked straight down. What a rocket out of the back. Now they calling my phone, yeah, but I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them we sit. She is absolutely white hot.
When I hear it coming up like that, I just know that things are gonna end bad. La 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la.
Pro Volleyball Federation Season 2. Tickets available now.
Welcome back inside Viejas Arena here in San Diego. Tanner Collins, Lori Thomas, thanks for those joining on KUSI along with YouTube here tonight. Veronica Stone on the slide. Back over to the Mojo. Elise McGee with the back row attack. And the Mojo off to a 1-0 start here in set 2.
Elise does such a good job of finding that back line. She hits high, but she puts it in that last foot of the court, which is very difficult to defend.
Grand Rapids hit 385 in set 1. San Diego negative .062, so work to do to improve on in set 2 as Kendra Dahlke lands one for San Diego, her first kill in 11 attacks.
Kendra Dahlke, such a key player for the Mojo, hitting a .212 on the season.
How about a service ace? It's a 3-0 start in set 2. That one from Janasia Moore. It's in set 1. The Mojo got off to a 5-2 start. They lost set 1 by 8. Quick set. Easy kill for the middle blocker, Alyssa Jensen.
Alyssa, 6'4" from Holland, Michigan. She does such a good job of when she gets up, almost sees the block and can make a turn in direction.
Her back row kill for Elise McGee. In terms of efficiency, she's been the best here so far tonight for San Diego. 3 kills and 7 attacks. Hitting .286. Jensen blocks. Kendra Dahlke, big time play at the tape.
Nice job, Kendra Dahlke even coming in to close the block with Pittman.
Joust at the net, and that one falls just to the left of Jensen. 5-point lead
August
here in set
Raske
2.
could not, if you see here, she just had to put hands up. She could not jump and block because she's back row.
Nice one-handed save by Reagan Pittman. Romine. Another kill. Her 5th. That's a game high. No touch. That time, McGee going for a different angle and just missed. Now Jensen back to serve for Grand Rapids. There's a look at Bolt 6. No line judges in the PVF. That time, it's Pittman, and it's a slide attack.
That's a good example of what we were saying before, that Mojo is making some improvements on their passing, which involves getting Pittman back in there and running slide attacks.
What have you liked from San Diego here off to an 8-3 start? Similar to set one win, but it seems like the momentum is starting to shift a little bit for San Diego.
Well, I think that first set is that you're just seeing some easy errors of the tips that were coming across from Rise. They're picking them back up, they're reading better, and they're playing some defense much better. Shara Venegas, haven't talked about her very much. Just an incredible libero, 187 digs on the season. Both teams playing great defense.
What a save by Venegas. And Reagan Pittman squeezes it past the defense. The longest rally we've had tonight. Another kill for Elise McGee.
Good job by Elise McGee, tooling off the block. Take another look.
I think we should put a tracking device on Venegas to track how many miles she tracks during the match. I mean, she's just constantly moving.
She's
I guess
everywhere.
not miles, how many steps
Yeah,
is probably
she's,
more of a measurement.
well, who knows? You never know
we
how
could do.
many she might come up with, but she's all over the place. Strong lead by Mojo, improving on their passing game, getting the middles involved.
Free ball for the Mojo. They'll go to Pittman. She's blocked. That one ricochets out of play.
Great swing, great defense. Another kill for Elise McGee, using the block, which she is very good at. Had every intention of going off that left hand of Snyder to take that ball out. You know what's been really fun to watch at this level is you take a Pittman or a Bastianelli, you know, typically they're not a 6 rotation player. Typical in NCAA, the liberos come in for the middles. These middles are producing great servers. Defense in the back row, fun to watch.
Veronica Stone picking up her second kill and 7 attacks. Block as well. 2 blocks for Kendra Dahlke. So that hit the floor just in front of Venegas. Couple substitutions set to check in. There's Dayoung Lee. Spoke too soon.
Yeah, one of those. Dayoung Lee.
It was a game time decision from
Sarah Spotzel.
Dayoung Lee is in. It was a game time decision. Great to see her back out on the floor.
Sarah Spotzel did a great job spreading out the offense.
Block at the net from Chamay. She has provided a spark, getting back in the starting lineup here tonight. Lauren Page in as well for San Diego.
That ball was long. Just by a hair. Thank you to the 22 HD cameras of Bolt 6. That also was long. Bringing back Rise within 1.
Just like that, it's a 1-point match here in set 2 as Ronica Stone picks up her 3rd kill.
There's that nice combo that we are all familiar with. Ronica Stone running the slide behind Dayoung Lee.
Watching Dayoung Lee pass is something to behold. Another no-look pass. Venegas on the floor again. Just a little bit too out in front of Lauren Page. Brings Grand Rapids back within 1. Service there from Grand Rapids. Back to a 2-point lead for San Diego. Ronica Stone back to serve. Romine blocked. It's Pittman up front. Back to a 3-point lead for the home team.
Great serve by Ronica Stone. Pulled them out of offense. Only could go outside, which brings Mojo's block pretty steady.
That one falls into the tape, into the net. Off the right hand of Ronica Stone. She'll take a quick seat. Pittman on the slide. What a block by Romine. The Rise back within 1.
No surprise to see a great block by Romine and Bastianelli.
San Diego holding on to a 2-point lead here in set 2 as that one just catches the line. We'll be right back. 16-14. Mojo down a set. Back here inside Viejas Arena, Tanner Collins alongside Lori Thomas. Mojo leading 16-14 in set 2 after dropping set 1, 25-17. And a quick set in the middle.
You know, it's interesting, Tanner. When I see these teams play and really just played each other on March 5th, you know, that how is it? How do you keep, sort of that energy and fire and spirit when you see the same people over and over?
Lead of Pittman.
That's what they needed. Look at Pittman. Whenever you see her, she gets fired up. Watch her reaction. If you can see it, she turns to her players. I mean, it is let's go. Great cut shot by Romine. You know, I said this before, 5'10", but she's so crafty. Really on the net, off the net, in system, out of system.
And Pittman is blocked, and we're tied at 17. Grand Rapids have done a phenomenal job tonight battling when they were down. They were down 6 in this set, and now we're tied at 17. Back row attack from Dahlke, and it's down for the Mojo.
Right through the block. Dahlke from the back row. Haven't seen a few of those, which with the passing as it is, you would think they'd implement the back row, the Bick. What an incredible one-hand quick set with Bastianelli up in the air, ready to just take that big swing.
Now back to serve for the Rise. Tied up at 18 here in set 2. Free ball for the Rise. And rising to the net, Carly Snyder gives Grand Rapids their first lead in set 2.
Carly Snyder, 4 kills, hitting a .375.
Back row attack. And the point will go to Grand Rapids. That was Dahlke on the floor. Little collision with Ronica Stone as well. Appears to be a little shaken up. Diego will use a timeout, I believe. We'll keep it here. Grand Rapids now with a 2-point lead. San Diego once led by 6 in this set, but the Rise just doing a great job at battling, getting through those scoring runs, and ultimately getting back on top, and now leading by 2.
We talked about the offensive threat, and the Rise right now is bringing that offensive threat. They're able to work it around. They're hitting a .276 compared to Mojo with a 0.3. So there's been a little bit, you could see, Mojo right now in the last few plays, it's a little chaotic. And that's what brought back Rise to really come back into this set where Mojo was owning it. Got to bring back, I think, the chemistry that I know Mojo has. Coach Hanif Park talks about the chemistry and how much she loves this team, this second year coaching in the PVF. And so that's what they need. They need to bring back that team chemistry and start firing up and making passes and get those kills.
Bastianelli back to serve. Romine and Elise McGee with a game-high 7 kills in the match. Set for more. Nice dig by Romine. Free ball for the Mojo. Another block. That time at the net, it was Kaylee Nelson, third-year pro out of Washington. Now it's a 3-point lead for the Rise.
There's a net called on Rise. Young lead back to serve.
Nice dig by Venegas. And another block, Jensen and Nelson for Grand Rapids.
Well, and this just tells you why they are #1 in this league in blocking. They are so technically sound. Their lateral movement is quick. They know how to read and adjust, and they are there and they're balanced.
August Rasky back to serve. There's Maya Tabron in for San Diego. Veronica Stone, a thunderous slam. Only the Mojo back within 2.
Veronica almost does the best. When that ball is placed right at the antenna, she finds it, she finds that gap, and has such a fast arm swing.
Just missing off the block, and just seeing how hard it is to get it past Grand Rapids at the net. That one just falling off the line. Maya Tabron back to serve. Carly Snyder to the net. Challenge on the floor.
So when you hear that buzzer in the middle of the play, that means that a coach saw something and you have to call it. You have to call it immediately, because if another play happens or the rally ends, you cannot make that challenge because it would be too late. You only have one official on the court. In the PVF, they move the R2 behind R1 to communicate with R1, and they are also reviewing replays and communicating through headsets with the official. So they're challenging for a center line fault. And they win the challenge, so keep that challenge.
Point goes to San Diego, which means we're tied up at 22 apiece. Here in set 2, with Grand Rapids leading 1-0. And a powerful swing once again from Jensen. Rise back up 1 with Snyder serving. Back the other way. Veronica Stone answers the call. Set point on the line. It's 23 apiece. Free ball for the Rise. Back row attack, dug out by Stone. Now they'll go the other way to Chimay, and it's set point number 1 for Grand Rapids.
Great volleyball happening right now. Chimay with the kill.
Chance to go up 2-0 on the road. And that one lands in from Reagan Pittman. We're tied at 24. Another back row attack, dug out by Tabron. Dalkey blocked, set point again for Grand Rapids.
Bastianelli, just such a big block. Does a good job of pressing her palms to the floor.
Deep serve, a service error, and it's 25 apiece.
This set's going to be important for Mojo to take, to push through.
Romine to the net, and that's down. All that velocity was able to ricochet off the block and go all the way out of play. And it'll be the 3rd set point for Grand Rapids. And that one is down for the Mojo, is nearly an overpass.
Both teams are fighting, and Dion Lee, tight to the net, was able to have the strength, which I love to see when they push that ball down the line in the corner.
Reagan Pittman back to serve. Tied at 26. Into the net, Chimay going for the back row attack, and now for the first time, it's set point for San Diego. And Grand Rapids will use a timeout. First timeout used in the match from Grand Rapids.
Taking a look at who is getting the most sets. It is Paige Briggs Romine for the Rise, hitting a 350, 8 kills, but has taken 20 swings. And then Kendra Dalkey has taken 19 swings, hitting a -211. That is going to hurt Mojo. She's usually in the match, getting her kills, hitting a good percentage, and that is hurting the Mojo right now.
Set point number 1 for San Diego. They've answered on 3 set points from Grand Rapids, and now get their first chance to take the set. Reagan Pittman back to serve. Chimay dropping it in just in front of Pittman, and we're tied at 27.
And that was a really smart idea, because what they do is they look over and they see who's in the back row. And with Reagan Pittman being 6'4", she has to work a little bit harder than a libero, for example.
Veronica Stone on the slide attack, and it's set point number 2 for San Diego.
Big time swing, found the hole.
Another back row attack not going away is Nia Chimay.
Just back and forth in front of 3,400 people on YouTube.
Get the touch, San Diego that is.
That was close.
2.
Take a look at that. Such a great, just a roll shot.
Maya Tabron back to serve. Point is kept alive by Grand Rapids. Kendra Dahlke wins set 2 for the Mojo, 30-28. What a comeback. They faced 3 set points and were tied up at a set apiece. We'll be right back after this on YouTube and KUSI. You're watching the Mojo tied up at a set apiece.
The following is rated M for Major League. For too long, lines have been drawn between us and them. But this is our house. In the air, you rival a slam dunk. On the floor, you react fast enough to hit a fastball. Every kill, every save, every ounce of sweat is a declaration saying we don't fit into anyone's box because we're too big for it. Major League Volleyball. Experience it now.
NCAA women's volleyball has never been more electrifying. The action is non-stop. The energy is explosive. Experience the intensity live. Sign up for pre-sale news and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We come for they next. Beautiful comeback swing. Ball was blocked straight down. What a rocket out of the back. Now they calling my phone, yeah, but I'm all in my zone. They not a threat. Tell them reset. She is absolutely white hot. And a nice block on the outside. Did it all on my own, yeah. Went and brought it back home. What a final rally.
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
The following is rated M for Major League. For too long, lines have been drawn between us and them. But this is our house. In the air, you rival a slam dunk. On the floor, you react fast enough to hit a fastball. Every kill, every save, every ounce of sweat is a declaration saying we don't fit into anyone's box because we're too big for it. Major League Volleyball. Experience it now.
From your favorite athletes to your favorite music, listen to everything you love and so much more with the free iHeartRadio app. From live play-by-play to your favorite game day anthems and the biggest sports podcasts in the world, The iHeartRadio app lets you take it all with you and stay connected to your favorite team wherever you go. Download the free iHeartRadio app today.
NCAA women's volleyball has never been more electrifying. The action is non-stop. The energy is explosive. Experience the intensity live. Sign up for pre-sale news and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Coming up like that. I just know that things are gonna end bad. La 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la.
Pro Volleyball Federation Season 2. Tickets available now.
Welcome back inside Viejas Arena. Tanner Collins, Lori Thomas. Happy to have you guys along on YouTube and KUSI locally here in San Diego. Tied up at a set apiece. Lori, that set two was tied for the longest set the entire season. 30-28 was the final there in set two.
Well, what I'd love to see is, even though each team sort of has their own strengths, both of them battled to the very end. And I'm hoping to see a little bit more energy, a little bit more fire in this set, especially for Mojo, to end that second set 30-28.
After hitting negative .065 in set one, the Mojo bounced back and hit 173 in set two. And on the other side, Grand Rapids hit 385 in set one. They hit 170 in set two, but they are strong up front. They already have a team 11 blocks through two sets. Set three underway from Viejas Arena. No touch. San Diego opens the scoring in set three. Grand Rapids leads the season series 2-1. The last matchup in the regular season. The lefty in the middle for Grand Rapids.
August Rasky, she is leading the league 5th in assists, but also in hitting percentage. Always helps to be a lefty when you are setting that ball at the net.
Stone on the slide, no touch. Now the Rise with their first lead in set two.
Veronica a little bit early on that, so she had to kind of come back towards the center of the court to make contact.
What a dig.
Great
defensively by the Rise. Lead to the floor. Set for Chimay, and it's down. 7 kills and 18 attacks for Naya Chimay. She also has 2 blocks and 3 digs. August Rasky backs to serve. Mishandled by Dalkey. It's into the net. It's the first set tonight where Grand Rapids has gotten off to a plus start. And they lead 4-1 to open up set 3. Snyder blocks and down for the Mojo. Make it 6 blocks for San Diego so far through 2+ sets. 11 for the #1 blocking team in the PVF. Grand Rapids.
Nice swing by Dawkey using the block. And it went off Snyder's hands into the antenna. And the special shot, that corner deep shot by Elise McGee. Hitting out of the back row.
Quick set for Jensen. No time to respond for Veronica Stone.
Fun fact, Jensen played for Coach Kathy George in college at Michigan State. I don't know how many times you're able to say that, go play in college and then go play pro for that same coach. Another big swing by Romine. Just hits a heavy ball and so smart about the placement through the block.
Rise back up one. That one is in the middle. Romine again for the Rise.
What an incredible set by Dayang Lee. Back row set to the middle. Just was not able to execute that. Another point for Rise.
And if you've learned anything through 2 sets, for those just tuning in, no lead is safe in this match. San Diego was up to a 6-point lead in set 2, and then they faced 3 set points. Ultimately, won set 2, 30-28. Raynell Jones in for the Mojo off the bench. Romine blocked by Jones. No, it's falling on the Grand Rapids side of the net, so the Rise back up 4. Pass to Dalkey.
Great swing by Dawkey. Able to get it all the way to the right side of the block. Kill.
Kind of ate up Jones there in the middle.
Chimay with the kill, and you know, Chimay in February was placed on short-term injured reserve, activated February 20th, and this is really, we're seeing her for the first time since she's come out of injured reserve.
Providing that spark that Reagan Pittman brought following the All-Star break.
Yes.
After being sidelined for 6 matches.
And when you play the same team a few times, it's nice to show a different look.
Briggs Romine now with the game high 12 kills. She's sitting 458 in the match. Bastianelli in the middle.
That was another great kill and swing
Rasky,
by
rather.
Rasky with her left hand on the net.
Tabron still looking for her first kill in the match. Romine looking for the touch.
And you
They're
can
going to
see.
challenge that last play.
Yes, they're going to, you saw the reaction of the players. So that ball is out. A challenge has been called. You heard the buzzer. And you know, you rely on the players on the court because they're up close and personal. They see things, but you saw immediately the team look at coach and say, it was a touch. You've got to call it. Looking ahead, I can't believe it, but a little past midpoint of the season with the championship not too far from where we are. It's May 9th will be the semifinals. May 11th is the championship. It is the match for $1 million. We don't know where yet. Hopefully that will be announced soon. Exciting times. Can you imagine a team going to play 4 teams? The top 4 teams will head to the championship location. And it is open game. You cannot count anyone out. Top 2 teams right now are Omaha Supernovas and Orlando Valkyries as of yesterday, both teams 10-4. But then you really 3rd and 4th place can be anyone's, and things can change dramatically at the pro level. Currently, Indy Ignite is 3rd with 8-6, and then you're tied with Atlanta Vibe and Vegas Thrill, 7-8. Then 6-8 with Rise, Mojo 5-9, and Fury 4-10. Exciting times ahead to see who will make the Final 4.
Lengthy challenge, looking for the touch.
Do you see a tip of the finger move? And they
No
are
block.
saying no.
The home team gets the point. Trying to battle back here in set 3. Grand Rapids took set 1 25-17, and San Diego won set 2 30-28. Shout out to the fans bringing the energy here tonight inside Viejas Arena. Joust at the net. San Diego thought it was their point. Tabron with the changeup. Ball don't lie, says Maya Tabron.
Such a smart play. You've seen Maya just swing after swing and then just a nice drop over the block.
Top spinning serve from McGee. That one past the defense. It's back to a 3-point lead for Grand Rapids.
And Naya Chimay is back for Rise.
Attack from Elise McGee. It's where she's been majority of the match in the kill column from the back row. Making 9 kills now and 20 attacks, hitting .350. She's been by far the most efficient hitter here tonight for San Diego.
In her rookie season at that.
Romine is just a beast from the back row. She has a game high 13 kills, and she does it from wherever she's out on the floor.
Hitting a .423, incredible efficiency.
Stone missing that time. Not too often that Veronica Stone will make in air on a slide. Nice dig by Snyder. Free ball for San Diego.
Nice rally for Mojo, causing some chaos on the side of Rise.
Quick set for Jensen. That time it's handled by San Diego. Joust at the net. It falls to Grand Rapids side of the floor. Nobody home for the Mojo. Costly error.
Those are
basically a free ball for the Mojo, but nobody home.
Yes, and it's that hesitation that we've actually seen tonight, along with the other night, is just hesitating. And I know as a coach that's very frustrating to not be able to pick up, because those are the easy balls.
Nice answer off the mishap defensively.
She's playing so smart, hitting those deep corners.
We'll take a quick break and be right back after this. Grand Rapids leads by 4, tied up at a set apiece here on YouTube and KUSI San Diego. Welcome back inside Viejas Arena. Tanner Collins, Lori Thomas, tied up at a set apiece, but Grand Rapids holding on to a 4-point lead here in set 2. Here's Dalkey. Down for the Mojo out of the timeout. Just the 7th kill in 35 attacks for Kendra Dalkey.
Chamay for the down the line kill.
Lori, talk about the game plan. It's very similar when after the All-Star break, Reagan Pittman gets back in the starting lineup. You know, hasn't played in 6 matches. Chamay kind of on that similar schedule. You can't really game plan for her because she hasn't been playing much lately, you know, out with injury.
Right, and that's what a big difference is. And not only that, I feel like if you haven't played and you've had to sit and watch match after match, you come in fired up. It's like a new, fresh start, fresh legs, and a new mentality.
That one just long. Largest lead in the set, up 5. And that one's blocked.
This goes back to the passing game for Mojo, just not getting the ball where Dion Lee can kind of show her magic on offense.
Cut shot to perfection. It's a 7-point lead for Grand Rapids. And that's going to force San Diego into their first timeout in set 3.
And that kill was by Kaylee Nelson. So seeing her for the first time. You know, it just doesn't help Mojo right now hitting a 0.74, and really a key player, Kendra Dalkey, who you rely on. It's almost mandatory to have her hit over 200 a match. She's hitting a negative 0.28. That does affect the overall team for Mojo. Janasia Moore hitting a negative 214. Elise McGee, the shine of Mojo right now, hitting a 348. Ronica Stone hitting a 211. And Reagan Pittman not seeing the floor as much, hitting a 143.
Seven-point lead for the Rise. Tabron still looking for her first kill. There's Jones getting it over the defense and down for San Diego.
The other nice thing I think about playing pro and at this league level, you can pull anybody off the bench and they're gonna bring something. They're gonna deliver. You don't just rely on, 7, 8 players. You got to rely on everyone. Off the hands of McGee, too tough to pick up by Lee.
And a service ace. That time from Romine. Now their largest lead up 8, just 3 points away from taking back the lead. That one's long, off the hand of Tabron. What a swing from Carly Snyder. And it's set point for the Rise.
Great cut shot to the right. Shara Venegas was a little bit too far inside.
Into the net. Set point number 2 for Grand Rapids. Elise McGee back to serve for San Diego. I'd look for an aggressive serve here from McGee. And a quick set in the middle, and that's it in set 3. In dominant fashion, Grand Rapids 25, San Diego 15. And now it's a 2-set-to-1 lead for Grand Rapids on the road. We'll be back right after this.
There's not a man that I feel. There's nobody here that can stop me. Cause I'm in a league of my own, kid. Y'all can just sit back and watch me. You cannot handle this. I don't think you can pay for the damages. I know when it's gonna be in first place. You gon' need first aid. Think you need bandages. I'm untouchable. I'm untouchable. I'm untouchable. I'm untouchable. I'm untouchable.
NCAA women's volleyball has never been more electrifying. The action is non-stop. The energy is explosive. Experience the intensity live. Sign up for pre-sale news and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
We got it next. That's how you finesse. We cover they necks. Beautiful swing. Balls block straight down. What a rocket out of the back. Now they calling my phone, yeah, but I'm all in my zone. They not good. Tell them reset. She is absolutely white hot. And a nice block on the outside. Yeah, all on my own, yeah. Went and brought it back home. What a final rally.
When I hear it coming up like that, I just know that things are gonna end bad. La 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la.
Pro Volleyball Federation Season 2. Tickets available now.
NCAA women's volleyball has never been more electrifying. The action is non-stop. The energy is explosive. Experience the intensity live. Sign up for pre-sale news and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Welcome back here inside Viejas Arena. Tanner Collins alongside Lori Thomas. Grand Rapids leads 2-1. They work left to right here in set 4. What a point for the Rise to open set 4 after a dig from the slide from Veronica Stone. Grand Rapids scores first in set 4, and they have been led by Briggs Romine. 14 kills, Naya Chimay with 10, so 2 in double figures for Grand Rapids, and for San Diego, Lisa McGee, the only one in double figures with 10.
That was fun to see. Take a look at this. You've got both your setters going for the joust. You just never know with a setter on setter. They know how to time it so well.
McGee blocks. Venegas chases it down. Back over to the Rise. And Carly Snyder drops it in front of Maya Tabron.
Carly Snyder, probably unlike her, you know, she's hitting about a 37.
That one off McGee. 3-1 start for Grand Rapids under head coach Kathy George in her second season.
Taking Page
with Grand
to
Rapids.
14 kills, hitting a 387.
Snyder again. Grand Rapids is heating up here in San Diego.
High off the hands of the block. Dalkey with the kill.
That's her 8th. Closing in on another double-double. She has 12 digs in the match. Quick set. Dugout by Tabron. There's McGee, and she's denied. Jensen up front.
Rye's doing such a good job right now, really reading the offense. And with the passing not going so well, it's easier to read of what Dayong Lee is going to do and bring to the table. And the Rise just is owning that net right now in defense.
Back-to-back blocks from Jensen. McGee, another back row attack. It's been working. That's 11 kills in the match.
Elise McGee has just been very steady and consistent.
Good job there of Roma and tooling her swing off the block. What does San Diego need to do to turn this match around? I mean, Grand Rapids is commanding this match on about every aspect since set 3.
Well, I think one of the things when you see the Rise and how good they are at blocking, and you see your hitters across the front line getting blocked, it just lays you a little flat and can sometimes be like, okay, what else can we do? And it is going to be passing. It has to be a pass up to the net so that Dayong Lee can really kind of fake some of their blocking.
Chimay from the back row. She smiles and heads back to serve. And having a big night.
She's got to be happy. I mean, and just excited to be back out on the floor.
Service long. 12th service error from Grand Rapids. San Diego only with 4 service errors.
There's a net call, so that was when August Rasky was going to try to take that over with her left hand, just got in the net. We have seen Mojo come back before. They are not out of this. They've got to bring that chemistry and fire back.
Tabron, no touch. Five-point lead for Grand Rapids. Back to McGee again, and that one is wide. And
they just can't find the answer, and San Diego is going to take a timeout. It's all about kind of getting back into rhythm and communication.
back here inside Viejas Arena, Tanner Collins, Lori Thomas. Grand Rapids leading here in set 4. McGee to the tape and down for San Diego.
That's what I needed. Come back in from a timeout, put the ball away, and let's get on a run.
That time into the net. McGee in frustration throws that ball out of play. Back to a 6-point lead.
Bastianelli back to serve.
Stone on the slide, down the line.
Strong front line here for Mojo with Dayoung Lee in the front row along with Ronica Stone and Dalkey.
Chimay is putting on a show for Grand Rapids. It's back to a 6-point lead. Already up 2-1 on the season series. Oh, it just catches the back line from McGee. There you go.
McGee owns that last foot of the court. She knows how to find it.
Ronica Stone dialing up a service ace.
Oh, there was a flash of light that went right in the face of Ronica, and she had to stop, and they reset it.
Got to take advantage here for San Diego. Snyder. Alki takes the point. Ronica Stone serving well. And she'll get another chance. Snyder blocks. Dayoung Lee at the net.
So fun to watch Dayoung Lee. She just plays with such a fun spirit, especially when she gets part of that block.
Look how excited. I mean, double fist bump, yelling with in the huddle. That's the energy you want.
Exactly, and when you watch Daeyoung Lee, I think it's so fun because when you see them like that, it just shows how much they love the game and how much they love playing it. Mojo creeping back in.
It's been a match where no lead is safe.
Tanner, we've talked about it. We've talked about it. We've not had a 5-set match all season. Is this it? Is this the one?
San Diego gets the 25 first. It will be. Grand Rapids is led throughout here in set 4. That time dicing up is Jensen. Nobody in the middle for San Diego.
For how many times she has powered that ball through big time swings. That was the right time for her to take that opportunity to change it up. And through the block and down, another kill for McGee.
.13 now in the match. Nice dig by Romine. (16-13), 3-point advantage for Grand Rapids, leading 2-1 on the road out west. We'll be back right after this.
Little AC/DC to bring us back. AC/DC was from my time. Definitely got me fired up.
Trying to rally around the Mojo, trailing by 3, 16-13, down a set. That's one way to come out of the timeout, back within 2.
Almost there, almost got that block. Just too strong. Now you're seeing number 22, Cameron Turner, back in.
Back row attack. Snyder chases it down. Back over to San Diego, trailing by 3 in set 4. Quick set for Jones. Free ball for San Diego. McGee down. Mojo back within 2. Defense turned into offense. You'll see it here. McGee's been there all night long. Just got to get a couple more flowing offensively. Back row attack from Snyder, and she paints the line. Beautiful offense from number 4 in red. Now the set for Tabron. Out of play.
Just a little bit outside.
Possibly a challenge used by San Diego. They're challenging a block touch. That was Tabron at the tape. Shout out to the DJ here inside Viejas Arena, keeping the crowd alive.
Definitely need the crowd to get fired up.
For those
There's
just
the
tuning in.
DJ.
Hey, there he is. That'd be a fun job.
Okay, take a look at this. What do you think? No block touch. But that was not a bad time to take that challenge. Sometimes it can be used as a strategy. Slow the match down just a little bit.
That one is in for Grand Rapids, and it's back to a 5-point lead. Looking to take this one on the road. Up 2-1. Stone blocked. Back over to San Diego. Not a good pass. Snyder has to just dump it over. Back row attack from Dahlke.
Good rally with a block in the back end of the court.
Mojo back within 4 off the tape. It's kept alive. Here's Snyder. One-handed save by Ronica Stone. Tabron shut down.
That's going to be tough. That was a tight set for Tabron. And with Bastianelli up there, it's going to be hard to get through.
Grand Rapids looking to get a game within 500. Another block, and that one just missed. Nice dig defensively by Tabron, but off the overpass, Jensen. That's cookies. 2 points away from, or 1 point away rather, from match point.
Rise owning the blocking at the net right now. Just tough for Mojo to get that through the wall of the Rise.
And it's match point for Grand Rapids, looking for their third win over San Diego on the season. Match point number 1. And San Diego extend the set. They will. Now they'll face match point number 2. Grand Rapids a side out away from their 7th win on the season. Veronica Stone back to serve for San Diego. Back row attack from Romine, past Stone. And the Rise take this one, 3-1 on the road out west.
Mojo going to head to Orlando on Thursday, March 13th. That match will be on Roku starting at 4 p.m.
And for the Rise, they move to 7-8 on the season. San Diego falls to 5-10. And Grand Rapids will open a 4-game homestand. They'll start with Atlanta March 13th. But for tonight, Grand Rapids takes this one 3-1. They really dominated the last 2 sets after San Diego took set 2, but they were led by Paige Briggs-Romine. 17 kills. Just behind was Chimay with 12, 2 in double figures, or 3 rather. Bastianelli had 11 kills and 16 attacks. She hit .688 in the match. And the final tallies for San Diego, Elise McGee with 15, the only in double figures. And kills. We're going to look at some highlights there late in set 4. For Lori Thomas, my name is Tanner Collins. Thanks for tuning in tonight. For those locally here in San Diego on KUSI, and also those on YouTube. Fun match tonight. The Rise take it 3-1. We'll see you next time. Have a good rest of the evening.